Karibu, 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 karibu. Let's wait kidogo for the others to join. Karibu, karibu. Okay, karibu, 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 karibu. Karibu, karibu. Also tap the like, tap the like. Tap the like tuendelee, tap the likes tuendelee. Tap the likes also tuendelee. Tap the like tuendelee, tap the like tuendelee. Let's give about 1 minute. Let's give about 1 minute. Alafu tuendelee. Inakaa sometimes kusukuma watu kutoka TikTok kuja hapa ni ngumu. People really love TikTok. People love TikTok, man. People love TikTok. But hapa ndio kuna pesa sasa. Hapa ndio kuna pesa kwa the highest every day. So we continue. In Arthurian legend, what was the name of King Arthur's sword? What was the name of King Arthur's sword? In Arthurian legend, what was the name of King Arthur? A-R-T-H-U-R. Arthur. Pronouncewa Arthur ama Arthur. I don't know. What's the name of King Arthur's sword? In Arthurian legend, what was the name of King Arthur's sword? Remember, in YouTube, wa kwanza kwa points kwa the highest in YouTube anapewa kitu kidogo. Anapewa kitu kidogo. But also have fun. Also have some fun. Arthurian legend. The answer to this is Excalibur. I can see Ignatius Iggy 2070. Congrats to Ignatius Iggy 2070. Iggy, umeleta hiyo maneno hapa wewe. Utaki kuiacha TikTok, you are still winning here. Okay, next question. Where is next? What is the chemical symbol for tin? What is the chemical symbol for tin? What is the chemical symbol for TIN? Tin. What is the chemical symbol for tin? 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 TIN. What is the chemical symbol for tin? Remember, the first in the month gets 1,000 shillings for TikTok. The first in the month for YouTube also gets 1,000 shillings for YouTube. The first person gets 1,000 shillings at the end of the month. The one with the highest collective points in YouTube. What is the chemical symbol for tin? The answer is SN. SN. This one goes to Ignatius again. Sasa ubaya YouTube hawana sound effects. Ma sound effects tusahau hapa. So, next question. Which letter of the alphabet is the most used in the English language? Which letter of the alphabet is the most used in the English language? Which letter of the alphabet is the most used in the English language? Hapa lazima niweke songs zenye si copyright. Nikiweka wimbo yenye ni copyright, I want to post the video online, so it needs a song that is not copyright. Which letter of the alphabet is the most used in the English language? Which letter am I looking for? Hey, YouTube nakwambia watu kuwasukuma kutoka TikTok. People are very engaging in a place that has little money for the hosts. TikTok ni pale kuna little money for the hosts. Sasa naona watu wana engage sana huko. So which letter of the alphabet is the most used in the English language? Bado sijaona answer. Bado sijaona the right answer. Bado sijaona the right answer. Which letter of the alphabet is the most used in the English language? No, not yet. A is not the right answer. I is not the right answer. End. Kwani mtu anaandika end? End is not a letter. End is a conjunction. Which letter is the most used in the English language? The answer is E. So hiyo hakuna mtu amepata. YouTube ni kunoma bana. In human body, what tube carries food from the throat to the stomach? In the human body, what tube carries food from the throat to the stomach? Okay, what tube is this? Ama zilikuwa zinakuwa filtered? They didn't write. Why? I'm taking my points. Unajua kama unataka points, if you don't want it's okay. It depends on you. What tube is the carries food from throat to stomach? Sasa kama wataki point, they did not write and they are writing this answer. Why are they writing this answer? So, the answer to this is the oesophagus. The oesophagus, kama ina pronouncewa aje? Esophagus. Wa kwanza hapa ni Elijah Karumba 3201. Karumba ndiye wa kwanza. It has been written. And it has been written in heaven and earth. Karumba ndiye wa kwanza kwa hiyo swali. Aja Karumba 3201. Okay, we go to the next question. Which country is widely believed to have the most nuclear warheads? Which country is widely believed to have the most nuclear warheads? YouTube ina filter. Ina filter nini sasa? Okay, maybe some questions, but tutazipita tu. Wacha ile swali yenye sitapata winner, I will replace it with another question. If YouTube is filtering the answers there, I will replace it with a question where I will be able to see people writing answers. Okay? Kama sasa we have already one question which I have to replace. Okay, there we go. So, which country is widely believed to have the most nuclear warheads? The answer is Russia. Russia has the most nuclear warheads, widely believed. Let me say widely believed. So, wa kwanza ni Ignatius Iggy. So far, Iggy is in the lead to get the money today. So far, Iggy is in the lead to get the money today. We go to the next question. A scientist who studies fossils is called what? A scientist who studies fossils is called what? A scientist who studies fossils is called what? Hizi manyimbo zenye si copyright zinanibo kidogo. Hizi manyimbo zenye si copyright. Ai. Sasa lazima niweke hii video kwa YouTube. Nikiweka video na manyimbo za Kenya, nikiweka wimbo ya Burukanga, ni mbaya, italeta copyright. So, which scientist is this who studies fossils? Scientist who studies fossils is called paleontologists. So here, Aunties Mwads. Congrats for that, Aunties Mwads. Acha niweke Aunties Mwads hapa. Okay. Next question. Nakwambia hata kama tuko watatu tumalize hii kitu. We start somewhere. Tunaanza somewhere. We are new in YouTube. We have to start somewhere. So, which country is the largest producer of rice? Which country is the largest producer of rice? Mchele ni nchi gani iko na mchele nyingi sana? Ni nchi gani hii iko na mchele nyingi sana? Which country is the largest producer of rice? Which country is the largest producer of rice? Not yet. Aunties Mwats, you are wrong. It's not India. Elizabeth Mutunga, you are wrong. It's not India. Elijah Karumba, correct. The answer I'm looking for is China. That is for Elijah Karumba. That 201. Okay, we go to the next question. The English word fiance. The English word fiance. 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 For an engaged man comes from which language? That English word fiance comes from which language? The English word fiance for an engaged man comes from which language? Who has ever been a fiance here? Aunties Mwats, have you ever been a fiance? Ama hiyo ni ndoto. Hiyo ni ndoto. Who has ever been a fiance? Anyway, that's not the question. Nimepata hiyo. I am the one. Okay. The English word fiance comes from which language? It's a dream. It's a dream, bana. Me, it's a nightmare. To others, it's a nightmare to be a fiance. Hawataki kumalizwa na wasichana. Hawataki kugongewa. So, the English word fiance comes from which language? The answer is French. French. Wacha tuone nani wa kwanza French. That is the Aunties Mwats. Aunties Mwats mwenye fiance. Being a fiance is a dream. Okay. Next question. The longest. Which is the longest mountain range in the world? Which is the longest mountain range in the world? Which is the longest mountain range in the world? Currently in the lead to get the money today is Iggy. Iggy has 3 points. Ignatius Iggy 2070 has 3 points. Followed by Elijah Karumba that 201 has 2 points. Together he ties with Aunties Mwats who has 2 points also. This is for the YouTube points. So the one in the lead to get the money is Iggy. It's small money. Don't think it's big money. Don't think it's big money. It is small money. So, some small money, maybe to someone it is big. To someone it could be big. Which is true. At least you are not getting zero. At least you're not getting zero. Longest mountain range in the world. The answer to this is Andes. Andes. Andes is the longest mountain range in the world. Najua wengine wangesema Everest. Everest kama Elijah Karumba, Elizabeth Maina, watu wa Everest. Oi, poleni sana. Kuna kitu inaitwa longest mountain range and the tallest mountain. That is different. Longest mountain range, Andes. So this one, Andes, goes to Aunties Mwats again. Aunties Mwats now ties with the winner. Aunties Mwats and Iggy are tied with 3 points. Okay, who will win? Who will win? The next question. Who was the first person to reach 100 million followers on Instagram? Who was the first person to reach 100 million followers on Instagram? Yes, Elizabeth, now we know. Exactly, Elizabeth. Elizabeth niliwaambia kwa TikTok, you will come out of here learning at least 5 things. Or at least 1 thing, you can bet on that. Guaranteed you will learn at least 1 thing here. So leta mtoto wako hapa, leta mpango wako wa kando, leta bwana yako, leta mfanyikazi wako hapa, leta kila mtu hapa, leta boss wako hapa, let us have fun here, okay? Na uwalete YouTube bana. TikTok watu wanakuja TikTok wengi, nikifika wakati wa YouTube watu sijui wameenda wapi. Okay, who was the first person to reach 100 million followers on Instagram? The answer to this is Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez was the first person to reach 100 million followers. Wa kwanza hapa ni Aunties Mwats. Congrats Aunties Mwats, breaks that tie. Aunties Mwats becomes the lead today. So, is in the lead, not becomes the lead, is in the lead. Next question. The original Olympic Games were held in honor of which god? The original Olympic Games were held in honor of which god? The original Olympic Games were held in honor of which god? Remember, wa kwanza kwa YouTube anapewa kakitu kadogo, at least asitoke tu na points, anatoka na kakitu kadogo. Though hata uki earn points, hizo points at the end of the month they will count something. At the end of the month when you earn your points, they will count as something by the end of the month, and you will be getting your 1000 shillings kwa TikTok na 1000 shillings kwa YouTube. 1000 shillings kwa TikTok, 1000 shillings kwa YouTube. Imagine what you will do with that money. Kama wewe ni comrade, kama whatever you are, that money can help you somewhere. That money can help you somewhere. So, the original Olympic Games were held in honor of which god? The answer is Zeus. I see Aunties Mwats was the first with the answer. Aunties Mwats. We continue. Na hii ni kazi bwana, na hata amnilipi. Hii ni kazi kuongeongea hapa guys, nyinyi mmelala tu hapo. Mnasikiza maswali. Aya. Which major city was divided into 4 occupation zones after World War II? Which major city was divided into 4 occupation zones after World War II? Which major city was divided into 4 occupation zones after World War II? Which major city was divided into 4 occupation zones after World War II? The answer is Berlin. Nani wa kwanza? Wa kwanza ni Aunties Mwats. Sikuita at one. Aunties Mwats. Tumalizie tuendelee. What type of bread is tennis slang for a winning for winning a set 6-0. What type of bread is tennis slang for winning a set 6-0? 6-0. What type of bread is tennis slang for winning a set 6-0? We, hii nayo ni ngumu kidogo kwa watu. Hii itakuwa ngumu kidogo. What type of bread is tennis slang for winning a set 6-0? Yes, bego. Bego is the right answer. Bego. Naanza kuchoka kuongea. So, next question. The answer to that was bego. Kama umetoka kuenda kutafuta Google, pole. Ishajibiwa na Aunties Mwats. Aunties Mwats ameshinda hiyo na bego. So, which color are the stars on the Chinese flag? Which color are the stars on the Chinese flag? Which color are the stars on the Chinese flag? The stars. I can accept a choice of 2 answers. I can accept a choice of 2 answers here. There is 2 answers I can accept here. So which color are the stars on the Chinese flag? The answer to this is yellow. Yellow or gold. Ukieka yellow ama gold niko sawa. Yellow ama gold. Which color are the stars of the Chinese flag? Yellow ama gold, I'm okay with that. So wa kwanza again is Aunties Mwats. Igi kwani umeshindwa sasa? Aki atu Aunties Mwats ame overtake Igi. Aunties Mwats ametoka from nowhere. Aka overtake Igi. Igi, time to pull up your socks, Igi. Time to pull up your socks. So, the next question. What is the name of the process by which plants lose water through leaves? What is the name of the process by which plants lose water through leaves? Kama mnakumbuka biology, hii mlifunzwa. Hakuna mtu hapa hakufunzwa. Hakuna mtu hapa hakufunzwa. Hakufunzwa hii kitu. What is the name of the process by which plants lose water through leaves? Kila mtu hapa alifunzwa hii kitu. Come on, kila mtu alifunzwa. Mumesahau? Mumesahau hii. Simon Chut. Hiyo ni kutengeneza chakula. Photosynthesis ni kutengeneza chakula. But what is the name of the process by which zinapoteza maji kupitia leaves, kupitia majani? Hiyo majani ikitoa maji, hiyo maji, what is the name of that process? The name, kuna watu wanaletea red, golden. Tushatoka hapo. Tushatoka kwa stars ya Chinese flag. So, the name of the process by which plants lose water through leaves is transpiration. Wa kwanza ni Aunties Mwats. Aunties Mwats, congrats. So far, Aunties Mwats has the highest points with 9 points, followed by Iggy with 3 points, followed by Elijah Karumba, that 201, 2 points. Congrats to them all. Congrats to you all. Congrats to the 3 top winners. And most congrats to Aunties Mwats for the 9 splendid, awesome points, excellent points. Aunties Mwads, what are you called in TikTok? Confirm with me ndio nijue namba. Hapa huwezi paste namba yako yenye nitatuma pesa. Aunties Mwads, confirm the name, your name in TikTok, your name at 1 is the famous at 1. Okay, so nitatuma pesa kwa the number linked to at 1. Okay, so guys, tomorrow is another day. Hope God willing we will be having another live tomorrow. Waza.